game or not, guys, but the last time we played here, we lost 69-61 in sub-state quarterfinals.
Welcome to Gorilla Country.
How long ago was that?
That was in 2008.
So the year we played them, we didn't play them in the Tri-County Classic here.
No, we have not played in the Tri-County Classic here yet. This is the first time. Okay. We played here, but that was against Finney.
So starting lineups for the Solomon Gorillas, Eddie Sandoval, a junior. For Minneapolis, number 3, Andrew Yoxel. For the Gorillas, Colton Chirac, a sophomore, number 3. And for Minneapolis, number 5. For Minneapolis, John Darrow, a senior. For the Solomon Gorillas, actually, let's go back to Minneapolis for a second. Alex Johnson for Minneapolis, number 10. And for the Solomon Gorillas, number 5, Josh Burdine. I've heard he was the one that will bring the ball down the court. And for Minneapolis, number 30, Alex Yoxel. For the Gorillas, number 14, Jordan Rangel, another sophomore. And for Minneapolis, senior, number 32, Zach Allison. And for the Solomon Gorillas, number 30, Greg Weesey. For the Solomon Gorillas. That's interesting, guys. They are a young team. They've got 2 seniors on the squad, but neither one of them start. So for Minneapolis, a senior-laden team, and we will see how our boys come out and take on the Solomon Gorillas. Solomon, as I said earlier, lost to Sacred Heart at Sacred Heart on Friday night. Minneapolis in red, Solomon in white. We're just about ready to get under action. And Coach Weatherman said it's cool in here, and you know it is kind of cool in here.
I wish I'd worn all the shirt. Well, 2 successive second-place finishes in the state tournament. What can we expect out of Coach Shoup for a Swanson?
Well, I'll tell you, we've had 2 great years, and these kids have got a taste of it, and we'll see what these kids are going to bring to the floor this year. And we're underway, and it goes in the hands of the Gorillas as they will start it out. Ball will be set up by Eddie Sandoval. Sandoval on the outside. Nice hustle by Andrew Yoxel. And it will stay with the Gorillas. I've got a little inside information from a friend of mine from Solomon that said that they do have just a couple players that handle the ball very well, and then it really gets weak for them. Ball goes on the outside to Chirac. Chirac will set it up and brings it back to the top of the key. Drives in, shot up, off, and good by number 5, Josh Burdine.
That's one of them that handles the ball.
Burdine, a slasher, cuts right into it. Puts the Gorillas up by 2 to nothing here to start the ball game. On the outside is Darrow. Darrow will drive. Goes all the way in and up and good. Nice job, Darrow, with the left hand. Nice job. Goes all the way in and finishes strong. Tied up at 2. Sandoval on the outside as he's guarded tightly by Johnson. And picks up his dribble, gets it on the outside, drop it down low, and stolen by Andrew Yoxel. Back to Darrow. Darrow bringing down the right-hand side this time. He'll take the 3, and it's up and good. Nice job, John Michael Darrow, as he hits a 3 to start out. Nice. And a good finish coming the other direction by Burdine. It's been Burdine.
That's a very good basketball player.
So off the mark, rebounded by Minneapolis as they get it to Darrow for another 3, and it's off the mark and rebounded by Johnson out to the outside. Darrow will drive, takes another shot, and it's off the mark and rebounded by Sandoval. Sandoval will bring it down for the Gorillas. Sandoval at the top of the key, guarded by Johnson, gets it on the outside to Burdine. Burdine will roll to the top of the key, picks up his dribble, goes to Sandoval for 3. It's off the mark, and it's rebounded. And we're going to have a foul, I believe, on Andrew Yoxel. So, yep, good call, Dale. 5-4, Lions with the lead. The Gorillas will inbounds underneath their own bucket here. Ball goes to Burdine. Back in the hands of Chirac. Chirac back to Burdine, back to Sandoval. Sandoval back to Burdine. Nice drive by Burdine. Up and good. Boy, he is a slasher, guys. For 6'5", He's got good ball handling abilities.
Well, that's his game, is to get to the basket. We need to force him out on the floor and keep him out on the floor. I don't think his outside shot or any of the other kids can shoot from the outside, but he can get to the basket.
Andrew Yoxel with a great crossover dribble to the left-hand side, and he gets his first point of the night. Lions back up by. That should be a walk. There you go. Thank you very much. Nice job.
Real good help defense there, because Burdine had got to the rack 2 or 3 times, and that's his game all the way to the basket. Good help defense that time, shut him down out on the floor, and couldn't go anywhere, and picked up the pivot foot.
Freshman Josh Macy comes in the ball game. Gets it into Zach Allison, back out to Andrew Yoxel. Clicks it out to Darrow for 3. It's in and out, and rebounded by Sandoval. Sandoval will bring it back down. Looks for the cutter going the other direction. They just got a trap in the corner. Back on the outside goes to Chirac. Chirac back to Sandoval. Sandoval will set it up, guarded by Macy. Kicks it over to Burdine. Burdine guarded tightly there. Swinging the pass. Nice drop down pass down low. Off the glass, no good, but they're going to call a foul. And if that is the case, that's his second. And it is. No. Yep. It is on Andrew Yoxel. Zach Allison was down there too, but they unfortunately get it on Yoxel. Ball is up and good by Weesey. His first points of the night. Yoxel will come out, and checking in will be, for the Minneapolis Lions, number 10, Alex Johnson.
7-7.
At the line for his second shot, up, and it's off the glass and good. Goes back to Darrow. Darrow will bring it down and set it up for the Lions. Minneapolis trailing by 1. Gets it to Josh Macy on the outside. Macy. He picks up his dribble, gets it back out to Alex Yoxel. Back to Johnson, back to Darrow. Back to Macy. Macy on the outside. Guards around. Macy drives back to Johnson, into Yoxel. Shot up and good by Alex Yoxel, and he gets the bucket. Nice shot by Alex Yoxel. Great passing. Ball goes the other direction.
Really tough shot from behind the backboard, but made it look easy.
Ball goes on the outside to Rangel, and stolen by Zach Allison. Back to Macy, and he's going to walk. Yep. Solomon will get their first sub in tonight, and that's number 25 comes in. Oh, wow. Blake Hollum, a freshman, comes in. So they do have a young squad.
Some big kids, too.
Sandoval will bring it down, guarded by Johnson. So kicks it in outside into the hands of Rangel. Rangel back to Chirac. Chirac back to Burdine. Burdine to set it up at the top. He picks up his dribble, gets it back to Rangel. Rangel on the outside. Alex Yoxel has the test, stolen by Minneapolis, John Darrow.
By Macy there.
Johnson on the right-hand side. He'll roll it around, gets.
Goodness.
Wow.
Pass kind of high there.
Kinda.
That's big chair.
Checks in John Kelly, freshman for the Lions, as well as number 12 for Minneapolis, and that is Colin Briggs, a junior for the Lions, as Zach Allison and Alex Johnson take a breather. And Burdine is going to walk with it.
Good call.
9-8, Lions with the lead, 3:21 in the first.
Solomon in a little 1-3-1 trapping defense down here. Minneapolis working against this zone. As you mentioned, Briggs in, steps out of bounds.
Kind of thought that he may have been, had a little body contact there, but he was tight roping that line down there. Drove baseline and got into trouble.
Sheep's going to have to go a little deeper in the bench, as Yoxel in foul trouble early here in the first quarter.
Ball goes down low. They kick it down low.
John Kelly in for Minneapolis.
Good defense. Just a great shot by the Solomon player.
And the turnover by the Lions would come the other direction. So there should be a turnover back the other way.
Solomon leads 10-9 with 2:38 remaining in the first quarter. Johnson comes in for break.
Darrell will bring it down.
First quarter.
Gets it to Macy. Macy drives and he'll be fouled. Nice job, Macy. Macy did a nice job, got him up in the air and then turned around and saw him cutting. Did a great job right there.
Little up and under, and the basket, pass at the basket was open, and Josh did a good job going to the glass. He is fouled, will shoot two.
First personal foul by Mason DeMars, a sophomore. Macy's rolls around and goes in. Nice job.
Rattled that one in, didn't he?
Zach Allison checks back in, and so does Sandoval. Sandoval checks back in for Chirac.
Alex Yoxis and Stan.
Second one's off the mark and rebounded by Burdine. Burdine goes the other direction, and it will be a turnover back. Nice job, Alex Johnson. Gets kind of in the way, and it will come back the other direction. Nice job by the Lions.
He didn't touch the ball, but he sure impeded the
He
vision
did.
of the intended recipient.
Darrow goes to the outside. Dribbles around him, gets it to Macy. Macy will roll to the top. Tight defense. Nice job by Macy. Down.
Down 0,
Yeah. Nice job by Darrow. Had the ball blocked and puts it back up and finishes it. Nice job by Darrow. And there's a foul by Alex Johnson right there.
What a finish by John Michael down low. He used the left hand to help protect that ball, but he does have some ups.
Yeah, he does.
He can jump.
12-10, Lions in the lead. Checking in will be number 2, Kyle Brown, a senior, for as well as number 30 back in. Greg Weesey checks back in for the Gorillas. Sandoval inbounds the pass, guarded by Macy on the inbounds. Goes over top to Brown. Brown on the outside, guarded by Darrow. Swing pass over to Sandoval. Sandoval will drive. Kicks back out to Burdine from the free throw line. Shot up and good by Burdine. And does he have most of their points, Mike?
He has 8 of them.
So Darrow on the outside goes cross court to Macy, and a turnover back the other direction. And no good, rebounded by Johnson. Nice pressure defense by Darrow as they missed a bunny underneath. Darrow back the other direction. Tight defense by the Gorillas. Swing pass over to Macy, back to Darrow. Darrow with a deep 3, and that's off the mark. And that'll be out of bounds, back to the Gorillas.
I say John must have the green light.
Green light? Burdine's a pretty good-looking ball player.
Yeah, he
play
is.
out on the floor. He's got a nice mid-range jumper. I don't think he can shoot the 3 ball, but boy, he's a slasher.
There he is. Sandoval with the ball, guarded by Macy. Gets it back over to Brown. Brown, swing pass down low, back to Chirac, back to Sandoval. Sandoval will drive. And nothing but in the lane, up and no good, rebounded by Macy. Gets it back out to Darrow. Darrow looks at Johnson. Nice pass, up and good by Alex Johnson. Great no-look pass by Darrow. Johnson was cutting, and great finish by Alex Johnson. Great pass by Darrow. 14-12, Lions with the lead, and a steal by Zach Allison. Back out to Macy. Macy down low, takes it in with the left hand, up and good. Nice job, Josh Macy, as he gets his first varsity points, and he did a great job. And Solomon, why would you burn a timeout with 17.8 seconds? I'm glad they did, though. 16-12, the Lions with the lead. We'll take a break. You're listening to SlidePost.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 2.
It's fast, it's furious, and it's fun. It's Minneapolis Raceway. Minneapolis Raceway has brought you exciting races to central Kansas and will continue this tradition. This fast track will give you and your family some of the most exciting races ever seen. Races start this spring at Minneapolis Raceway, and they say go Lions.
Welcome back to Solomon, Kansas. Dale Leach, Mike Perry, myself, Scott Osherman. 16-12, Lions with the lead. 17.8 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Solomon will have the ball. Burdine to inbounds. Gets it to Sandoval. Sandoval will be guarded by Alex Johnson. Sandoval brings it down, switches hands, back to top. Great hands. Oh, wow.
Johnson with the reach-in foul.
They get Johnson with a reach in, but great hands by Alex. I thought we might have had one right there. Was a little contact with 11 seconds.
He had the ball and then must have let the hand linger a little bit too long. Skylar Reetbrock into the contest.
Alex picks up his second personal foul. Reetbrock will guard the inbounds. And it's going to be stolen by Minneapolis. And we'll bring it down. Colin Brings to bring it down. Gets it to Macy. Reetbrock takes the long shot. I think he got confused by the crowd over there and took the errant shot, and it was short, and Gorillas will get it up and no good. So at the end of one, 16-12, Lions with the lead at the end of one. We'll be back. You're once again listening to SalinaPost.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 2 Minneapolis, your voice of the Minneapolis Lions. Welcome back to Solomon, Kansas. Mike, what a interesting first quarter. Nice scoring by the Lions. Solomon does have one really solid ball player in that Josh Burdine.
Nice little run there at the end of the second quarter to get out to a four-point lead here, but Minneapolis pressure defense getting in front of the passing lanes. Allison with a nice steal, and Minneapolis hitting those layups. Those are tough layups when you switch hands and in traffic. But good job.
Macy down low to Alex Yoxel, back to the top of the key to Colin Briggs. Briggs over to Darrow. Darrow roll around. Gets it into Alex, into Zach Allison in the lane. Up, no good, but it's going to be rebounded by Darrow. Darrow on the outside. Shot up and no good, rebounded by Burdine. Burdine and Zach Allison battling down low. Sandoval gets it back on the outside, kicks it down low. And they're going to call a foul on Zach Allison as they got it down low to number 30, Greg Weesey. Weesey had positioning. So
First personal on Allison. We do have two starters on the bench, 2 fouls each. Yoxel and Johnson.
Coach Shoup working that referee just a little bit.
Sandoval with the shot just inside three-point range, brings it within 2, 16-14. Darrow on the outside, picks up his dribble, gets it back out to Macy. Probably a little quicker than what coach would have wanted right there to pick up that dribble. Briggs with a nice crossover dribble. Gets it back to Yoxel. Timeout called by Minneapolis. Coach Shoup's going to call a 30-second timeout. 16-14, 7:04 left to go here in the second quarter. And we'll go ahead and keep it here, Mike.
Well, it's a little bit different on the offensive end. You know, when the other team's not running a man-to-man, you still have some motion offense, and Coach Shoup is trying to explain that it's almost the same, but it's really not. We're getting trapped everywhere, and we're looking for somebody to pass the ball to. We don't have a lot of motion, and I think Coach Shoup's wanting our post to move up a little
Move
higher.
up a little higher.
But with that zone, I like this defense that Solomon is employing against it. I call it a 1-3-1 trap. But man, they're so long. There's a walk.
Well, we had an errant pass right there by Briggs on the inbounds. Luckily, we get it right back. And Alex Johnson will come back in for Colin Briggs. Yeah, Colin with is a good ball handler, and it will come. He's getting some good playing time tonight, and it will continue to come for him with his ball handling and his passing.
Little inexperience in the varsity realm. There's ill-advised bounce pass down low, but Solomon a little quicker than they look down in the passing zones, lanes.
Down on the outside, guarded tightly there. They go down low. That'll be out of bounds off of Grillos.
Should have put a shot up and he passed it off.
Yep.
Easy call. Yep.
16-14. Back to the lines. 6:33 left to go in the first half. Darrow gets it up to Macy. Macy on the outside. Gets it back to Alex Yoxel. Back to Johnson into Yoxel. Allison up and off the glass and good. Nice job, Zach Allison.
What an improvement in the post.
Much better, yes. Great job by Zach down low against Burdine.
Used the position and a nice bank shot off the glass. That was definitely going in. Nice move by Zach.
Minneapolis changes up defense a little bit there.
Now we're in a little bit of a zone of our own here. It's a matchup, 2-3 zone. Nice hands in low.
Oh,
we had it
nearly had the turnover right there. And no call, and it's over the back, and Burdine comes away with it. And how in the world, it's calling both ways, guys. Burdine gets the finish and the and one, and we'll see who the foul was against, and that is against Alex Yoxel.
Great board work underneath by Burdine.
You can have it. You can have it. What was that, guys?
Great board work underneath by Burdine.
Oh, yeah. And the free throw's up and good. 18-17. Back within one. Minneapolis up by one, 5:34. Darrow gets it back out to Macy. Macy on the outside.
Alex Yoxel
You're kidding me.
with a moving screen.
He had his foot set. I'm going to call
Well,
it.
they called the forearm then.
Called the forearm then, yeah. Because he had the screen set. You're good call, Dale.
His second foul. 17th foul.
But there wasn't contact like a normal foul. It was just a position thing. And
Blocked by Allison. He's called for the foul. 18th foul. 2 for the Gorillas.
Zach Allison with the block, but they said they got him on the arm, so that's Zach's second foul.
John Kelly going to come in. That's 4 players with 2 fouls, guys.
Yeah, Andrew Yoxel coming back in as well for Alex Yoxel. So Zach, 4 players with 2 fouls. Andrew Yoxel and John Kelly check back in for Alex Yoxel and Zach Allison.
18-18, 5:19 to go in the half.
Second one's off the mark, rebounded by Andrew Yoxel. We need Andrew to stay clean here.
yeah,
and
he's going to have to play smart, for sure.
Nice jumping by Zach Allison, or Josh Macy, back on the outside to Darrow. Darrow will take the 3. It's off the mark, but rebounded into Kelly, off the glass and
Thank
no
you.
good. But Kelly will go to the
That was
line.
Ending inbound from Johnson.
Alex Johnson, yeah,
he
great
was going
save.
out of bounds and popped it into Kelly, who go for the layup.
I'll tell you, Alex has improved so much. We talked about it in football. What a great job he did in football, and he's done just a great job so far in basketball as well. Kelly shot off the front of the rim, looking for his first varsity points. Second shot is up and good by John Kelly.
He's got a nice release on the free throw.
Got a good stroke.
Ball goes back on the outside to Chirac. Chirac drives.
Blocked a little bit by
What a rebound by Andrew Yoxel.
Macy on the outside. Back to Yoxel. Yes, and the and one. Nice job, Andrew Yoxel. As he gets it, Burdine should kick up his, I think, second. No, they call it on the big guy instead. His second personal foul. They get it on Weesey, and he will check out, and checking back in will be Blake Hammond.
Briggs comes in for Darrow.
We need to turn your volume up a little bit, Dale. I can't hardly hear you. You're 3.
Briggs comes in for Darrow.
That's much better.
That's better.
Yoxel at the line. Shot
Turn it
is
down
up.
for the music.
Is up and good. 22-18, Lions back to a 4-point lead. 4:36 left to go in the first half. Spin move on the inside, goes down low. Great job by Andrew Yoxel with the steal. Comes back to Briggs. Briggs looks down low, has nothing. Backs it away, and it'll be off of Solomon. Stay with Minneapolis. Great job by Andrew Yoxel down low, guys.
You bet. Nice save down low. Briggs is going to have to watch it. These varsity players a little quicker than he's used to seeing.
Kelly on the inside. He will go back the line. Nice job, John Kelly, as he shows some of his muscle. Goes down low.
Good things happen when you get the ball down low in the paint.
Another good freshman ball player here for the Lions.
Shot is up, and it's off the rim and no good. Second one coming. 15 foul for the Gorillas. The Lions have 8.
22-18 the score. 4:16 to go in the half.
Second one's up and good by Kelly to get his second point of the night.
Biggest lead of the night, 5 points for the Lions.
And the turnover right there. Another turnover. And I don't know if you're keeping track of turnovers, Mike.
No, I'm not. I should, but I'm. Solomon's
Macy
making their own turnovers here.
Macy comes out. Nice job by Josh Macy. Darrow comes back in. So Darrow, Yoxel, Andrew Yoxel. Oh, nice block there. Oh, you're kidding me.
Briggs called for the foul when Burdine was going for the loose ball after he blocked the shot there.
Wow.
1-1 coming up.
Nice block by Burdine as he blocks it and then gets the loose ball, and they're going to get Briggs with the foul. Burdine will go to the line for a 1-on-1 as we've got 9 fouls.
Briggs' first foul.
Off the mark, rebounded by Kelly. Darrow comes back down the other direction. Inside pass, and that's a foul on Burdine. Nice job, Andrew Yoxel.
Nice dump pass.
Nice ball
Johnson.
fake. Yeah,
Darrow.
great ball fake by Yoxel. Gets Burdine off balance, and he's whistled with his foul, just his first foul.
Yeah. Coach is saying he was standing straight up, but he had went in the air. I think if he would have stood straight up, he would have been fine. Yoxel makes the first one.
Team foul 6, so the Lions will be in the 1-on-1 from here on.
Second shot coming by senior Andrew Yoxel. Shot is up, and it is good as well. Nice job by Andrew. And timeout is going to be called by the Solomon Gorillas, and it's a full one. Minneapolis takes the 7-point lead, 25-18. We will take a break with them. Once again, you're listening to SalinaPost.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 2, your voice, the Minneapolis Lions.
City Pharmacy has brought you quality professional pharmaceuticals since 1963. Joe and Amber Wall will help you get your medications, durable medical equipment, cosmetics, gifts, and greeting cards. Your hometown pharmacy, City Pharmacy, downtown Minneapolis.
If you're searching for the right insurance to fit your needs, look no further. American Family Insurance has been providing security and peace of mind for more than 80 years because they want to protect what matters most. Call Scott Osherman in Minneapolis, your American Family Insurance agent.
C&R Plating would like to take this time to thank their many friends and customers for making their business what it is today. Kevin also wants to wish the Minneapolis Lions a great season. C&R Plating, happy to be a Minneapolis Lions backer.
So don't know if you've noticed it, guys, but the cheerleaders have a very pretty and nice sequin power line on their uniforms.
New unis, yeah. Alex Johnson, Colin Briggs out on the floor from Minneapolis, and Andrew Yoxel, John Darrow, as well as John Kelly out for the Lions. Ball goes in the hands of Brown. Brown guarded tightly by, great hands by Andrew Yoxel right
He's not
there.
backing away from those fouls, is he?
No, he's not. Great hands right there, and the near steal. Good job by Colin Briggs as well as Alex Johnson. Great hustle by both of those guys. It will stay with the Gorillas, though.
Burdine finding himself double teamed when he gets the ball down low. Good help defense by Big Blue that time on Burdine.
Brown on the outside. Gets it over to the top of the key. Gets it back. Swing pass over to Chirac. Chirac gets it over to Burdine. Burdine guarded back to Brown. Brown will take the deep three, and it's off the mark. Rebounded by Kelly. I was also told that he likes to throw them up as well.
He threw it.
So Andrew Yoxel, a little shot up and no good. Rebounded by Burdine, and nearly stolen there.
Great effort by Andrew.
Wow.
Andrew Yoxel.
Burdine with the yes! Yo! Nice job by John Kelly. Stuck right in there and took the charge. Nice job by Kelly. What a great job by the freshman right there. As
Kelly was there for at least a second
At
before
least,
Burdine got
yeah.
there. Burdine's a slasher, but John with good position and
he
a
didn't
good
move.
call.
And he didn't move. He did not try to roll the shoulder or anything. He just stood still.
17th foul, but it's player control.
Ball goes back on the outside. Swing pass over to Darrow. Darrow back to Briggs. And turnover trying to go into Kelly, and off his hands will go out of bounds. 25-18, 2:43 left to go in the first half.
Well, the best way to beat this trap is ball movement, and Minneapolis doing a pretty good job moving the ball from side to side. That time Kelly was open in the paint, but the ball slipped through his hands. So let's see what this game would look like if Burdine got his third foul here.
Brown on the outside. Gets it over to Chirac. Chirac guarded by Macy. Swing pass over to Brown. He'll take the three. Off the mark and rebounded by Kelly. And saved into the hands of Darrow. Darrow will go right around him. And nice job by John Michael to draw the foul as he goes right in there. And he'll go to the line. Sandoval injured, guys. He has been walking around trying to get his knee or something, but he's been out since quite a while for the Gorillas. Darrow at the line, shot up and good, makes his first one 26-18. Second one coming. Up and good, makes them both. Nice job by senior John Michael Darrow. Brown with the ball on the outside, drives. Picks up his dribble. Gets it over to Chirac. Chirac down low to Hammond. Hammond on the outside. Kick pass. Shot up and no good. Gets his own rebound. Up and good by number 14, Rangel. Rangel did a nice job following his shot as the Gorillas cut to within 7, 27-20. Minute 53. Ooh, wow. I thought that was going somewhere other than where it went. Andrew Yoxel for three, up and good. Nice job by Andrew Yoxel. Hits a big three from the left-hand side.
Deep in the corner.
And that'll be a turnover back. Oh, good hustle there. Burdine takes the shot, up and no good. Yoxel with the rebound, and Rangel with the foul. Nice. I got to compliment Burdine. He's a hustler.
Yes, he is.
Nice job by our senior, though, Andrew Yoxel. Great hustle as well. He'll go to the line to shoot a 1-1. As the fouls have evened up at 9.
Yoxel playing here in the second quarter with 2 fouls and has really done most of the damage on the offensive end for Minneapolis. Played a heck of a second quarter.
We're up by 10 right now, 30-20.
Shot is up, and it is off the mark, rebounded by Burdine. Gets it back in the hands of Chirac. Chirac brings it down, gets it back to Burdine. Kicks it out, shot up and good. And that's a three-pointer by number 25, freshman Blake Hammond, as he gets a three right there to cut it within 7, 30-23. Minute 9 left. Ball goes back in the hands of Darrow, back over to Macy. Macy over to Yoxel. Yoxel kick pass over to Johnson. To Darrow for three. Nice job. Nice kick out by Johnson, guys. That was a great little
pass,
kick,
yes.
skip pass. Macy and the foul right there. Josh Macy will go to the line
That
as
was a frustration foul.
Brown and the official talking to him about it. And that's his second personal foul.
You know, that's just borderline of an intentional foul, and the referee is letting him know that that's what that normally would have been. He kind of let him off the hook.
Be a flagrant one, I think.
Nice shot by Josh Macy as he gets one, and Alex Yoxel comes in for his brother.
Yeah.
That's probably a wise choice.
Yes, it is.
We don't want an easy
Either
number
one of
three
them.
here.
Don't want either one of them to pick up a foul. Macy makes the first one. He'll have another one coming here. Second shot is up and good as the freshman Josh Macy gets them both. Nice job by the Lions.
Matter of fact, I think I'd go one deeper and get him out of there too. And Mr. Nace for final 45 seconds.
Ball goes back on the outside to DeMars. DeMars to Rangel, back to DeMars. Swing pass down low to Hammond. Back out to Rangel, back to DeMars. They finally get it in. Three-point shot up and no good. Rebounded by Macy. Comes away with it. Into Darrow, almost stolen. Good hustle. Gets it back to Yoxel. Oh, good block right there. And
Good hustle by Kelly on the offensive board.
I've seen Kelly has got himself into position very good down on the low block and has been right in there and right there with that tie-up on the rebound. And Coach Shoup's doing exactly what I thought he would do. He's getting the other Yoxel out of there too.
Rick Brock comes in for Alex. 8 seconds to go.
Gets her to DeMars. This is where you got to watch him. Cutting gets it into Rangel. Back to DeMars for three. Up, no good. Rebounded by Darrow. He puts it up, and it's nowhere close. But
I think it was.
Couldn't get a handle on it.
35-23 at the half. Lions with the lead. We will take a break, and we'll be back with some stats. You're once again listening to SalinaPost.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 2.
Welcome back to Solomon, Kansas. Solomon High School, Gorilla Country. Dale Leach, Mike Perry, and Scott Oshman here, getting ready to bring you the second half of action. Minneapolis Lions versus the Solomon Gorillas in this opening round of the Tri-County Classic in the 2012 season. Guys, this is our 108th season and our 2004th basketball game in Minneapolis high school history. So we've been around a little while. Let's see if we can make this season a memorable one. It's a little interesting item here from before we get into basketball for sure. Let's review what happened in wrestling this last week. As you might have seen on channel 20 on tape delay, and if you might have listened to it live on SalinaEaglePost.com and channel 2, the Lions won a duel in wrestling against Halstead and Hillsboro.
Double duel.
Yep. On Saturday, they went out to Osborne Invitational. As a team, they took 5th with 57 points. Placing for the Lions in that tournament were Eckert, 4th in the 126-pound class. Cooter, 2nd in the 132-pound class. Trahan, 3rd in the 138-pound class. Klein, 3rd in the 152-pound class. And the Minneapolis champion for the night was Connor Flegler, first place in the 285-pound division. So congratulations to the
Yeah.
Lions for a good tournament out of Osborne, and to Connor Flegley bringing home the gold as the champion in that tournament in the 285-pound division. Mike, go ahead and give us the stats for the first half.
Scoring for Solomon, Sandoval ended up with 2 points, and as Scott mentioned, noticed he was working out maybe a cramp or a little problem with the ankle or leg. He's injured somewhat, and we'll see if he plays here in the second half. Sandoval had 2 points. Burdine, the big scorer for Solomon, and he's smooth. He's a very good player, had 11 points, 8 of which was in the first quarter. I thought we did a better job on him defensively in the second quarter. Rangel had 2. Is it Homan or Homan?
Homan, I think they've been saying.
Holman, yeah.
Homan. Homan had 5 points and has a pretty nice shot from the outside. Weezy had 3 for a total of 23 points for Solomon. For Minneapolis, Macy had 5 points. Andrew Yoxel in foul trouble in the first quarter. Came back strong in the second quarter, played very, very good and under control. Ended up with 11 points in the first half. John Michael Darrow had 12 points. Alex Johnson had 2. Alex Yoxel had 2. John Kelly with big minutes off the bench for Coach Shoup, as Allison and Yoxel both in foul trouble had 2 points. And Zach Allison had 2 points. Colin Briggs played but didn't score, and Skylar Reeprock played but didn't score. So Minneapolis with 35 points in the first half, leading Solomon by 12, 35-23.
You know, I felt like Andrew Yoxel, you know, he got in, didn't play set quite a bit in the first half. But when he came back in, played a lot smarter and did a great job in the second quarter. We've talked about this in different athletics, how smart of a player he is. And he just did a great job showing that in the second quarter. Lions with the lead, 35-23. Dale?
I was just going to say, now that we're talking about Andrew, congratulations. First team Class 3A offense on the offense as kicker on the Wichita Eagle and Topeka Capital.
Wow. That is a congratulations.
So I was down in Oklahoma, and a guy named Stoops is looking at Mr. Yoxel as a kicker.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Better get Mr. Schneider to wake up.
According to my son-in-law, he says, "Who's this kicker from Minneapolis that Bob Stoops is looking at?" I go, "Well, I've seen him kick a 49-yarder and a 47-yarder this year, and I don't think he missed an extra point all year long."
Third personal foul by Mr. Burdine, and Yoxel goes the line as Burdine picks up his third personal. Yoxel makes the first one.
That's a big foul right there.
That is. Took it right into him and did a great job. 7:49. Yoxel at the line for his second one. Shot is up, and it is good. Back the other direction. Ball, a little drop down pass. Up and good by Sandoval. Or Chirac, sorry. Excuse me, Chirac.
Yeah, I had track.
Apologize about that. Darrow drives. Kicks back out to Johnson. Back out to Yoxel. Yoxel drives up and can't get it. And rebounded by Weesey. Weesey will bring it back. Gives it into the hands of DeMars. DeMars will drive. Gets it down low. Great job by Zach Allison with the steal.
Double team on Burdine. Zach fronted him and was tall enough to get a hand up there, and that got that pass.
Andrew Yoxel up and good. Nice,
Oh,
nice shot
there.
by Andrew.
Yeah, the right bounce.
DeMars drives up and no good. Rebounded by Darrow. He's got
Johnson was open on the right side.
Yoxel for three, in and out. And rebounded by Zach Allison. Up and good. Nice job, Zach Allison. Two Solomon players go to the ground as Zach muscles it back in. Great job with the rebound and the putback. And the steal right there. And the near steal. And Darrow wisely controls the ball. Sandoval going to try it back in, try to check back in for the Gorillas. See how his I'm not sure what it was that he had a cramping on. Johnson on the outside. Shot up and off the mark and rebounded by the Gorillas. Brought down by Burdine. Off the glass and good. Wow. Nice little runner by Burdine. 41-27, Lions with the lead. Burdine gets the points. And the timeout called by the Gorillas, a 30-second. And take a break.
Got something to say?
No, I don't have anything to say. We'll take a break.
City Pharmacy has brought you quality professional pharmaceuticals since 1963. Joe and Amber Wall will help you get your medications, durable medical equipment, cosmetics, gifts, and greeting cards. Your hometown pharmacy, City Pharmacy, downtown Minneapolis.
Welcome back to Solomon, Kansas. Lions had the lead 41-27, 5:56 left to go in the third. Lions, Josh Macy checks in for Alex Johnson. Starters stay out there. Darrow on the outside. Gives it down low to Zach Allison, and it's stolen by Sandoval. Sandoval gets it back over, gets it down low. And, wow.
Zach Allison, I think.
Yep. Weesey with the, at the line.
Alex Jackson.
Alex picks up his third.
One thing I've noticed, guys, here in these last several trips down the floor here, Lions on defense, is watch who's in the teeth of our defense underneath the basket.
Okay.
Watch who's in the teeth of our defense underneath the basket. It's Mr. Darrow, one of the shorter guys out there.
Oh, wow. Big rebound there by the Gorillas. Three offensive rebounds. He was out of bounds. Thank you very much. Got a nice, though, offensive rebounds by the Gorillas right there, showing their size and their jumping ability.
We had pretty good position, but the ball that caromed off just a little bit weird, and that's a cheapie.
Foul on Allison with the screen, the elbow.
Can't tell if Shoop is mad at Allison or at the official.
I think he can be mad at both at the same time. That was that's kind of a cheap one there, but Sandoval's ankle is just not.
Yeah, I don't know if it's his ankle or if it's his knee. I can't tell.
He's gimping.
It's kind of like it's a turf toe type thing.
I don't think Shoop was mad at
make
the
it walk
referee.
like that.
No.
Are you sure about that, Dave?
Well, what I'm seeing on the bench right now, he's at least talking to Zach.
Rangel goes the outside. Oh.
That was a good call.
It was a good call, but wow. Oh. That'll be 3 on Andrew Yoxel. At the line will be Josh Burdine. First shot is up and in and out.
Tell you, this Solomon squad's going to be tough to deal with.
They will be.
Next few years.
They will be.
Yes. And they're going to get better towards the end of the season, too. Especially if Sandoval comes around. He's a pretty good guard out there.
Second shot is up and good. Ball come back the other direction. Ball goes to Allison. Back out to Macy. On the free throw line, shot up and no good. Zach Allison fighting with it. Go off Solomon, will stay with Minneapolis.
Great battle in there.
Good
Zach
hustle.
Allison
Yeah.
to go for that ball.
Darrow for 3. Off the mark. This could be a dunk. And it was.
There's no question about that one, was there? A two-hand
No.
slam.
Foul.
And
Sandoval.
foul was called on, I believe, it is Sandoval, his first. 41-30 after the dunk by Burdine.
You don't see that in our class ball very often.
No, you don't.
Not a two-hand jam. Sometimes one hand, but
And Solomon's a two-way squad, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
There's a walk. Thank you very much. Turnover. Minneapolis turned it over, but it turned it right back over to Solomon. 3:59 left to go here. Darrow will trigger it in for the Lions. Into Zach Allison, and he'll be fouled by either Sandoval
25.
or number 25. We'll see for sure. And it's on Sandoval.
I think they each had an arm. Sandoval is closest to the referees.
Zach Allison at the line. Shot is up, and it is off the back of the rim. Have another one coming here. Second shot is up, and it's banks it in. That's payback for one of their banks that they had earlier. Ryan Kelly is going to get the foul as he took a body to him.
Went for the block.
Good foul. John had one to give.
Yeah, that was his first. Fourth team foul for the Lions.
Kelly the foul. His first. No. 33.
Oh, second.
Hey. It better be on. They better change that around. Thank you. Thank you very much, because that would have been Zach's fourth. We had to get that changed.
And Rangel missed his first one, so this is a good foul.
Second one is up and good. He's a lefty, and is a left-handed kind of push shot there on the free throw line, but he makes one of two, 42-31. There we go. Through number 4 on Burdine. Nice job by Josh Macy. And Burdine will have number 4.
Reach in foul, kind of a stupid foul, actually, out on the floor like that.
Is Burdine a sophomore or a junior?
What was that?
Is Burdine a sophomore or a junior?
He's a junior. Yeah. Thank you very much. Sandoval picks up his third foul.
He's picked up 3 fouls about as fast as you would not want him to, but he
exactly. And he will come in. Mars comes in for Sandoval.
Looks like he's rubbing the muscle above his knee.
That's what I was thinking too. Zach Allison down low. High post, gets it back out to Josh Macy. Back to Zach Allison, back over to Darrow. Darrow will work it around. He'll drive. And he'll be fouled.
Good work to draw the foul.
You
there.
bet.
Nice job.
John Michael can get to that free throw line. Pretty good free throw shooter.
Foul is called on Chirac.
No doubt here at the beginning of the senior year, John Michael is playing the most complete guard role that we've seen.
Misses the first one of the 2-shot foul.
In any of his time before in the line uniform.
Yep. Second shot is up, and it's good, and it's the second one. Colin Briggs will check in for Alex Johnson.
43-31.
Have we, what do we got for field goals this quarter? Just 2? Yeah, 2 field goals. Ball goes to DeMars. DeMars swing pass over to Chirac. Shot up and off the mark. Rebounded by Zach Allison. Nice position by Zach. Down low with the rebound. Goes back to Darrow. Back to Macy. Macy will drive. Up and good with the left hand. Nice job, Josh Macy. Great job of cutting through and driving, and he finishes strong. DeMars brings it down and gets it back to Chirac. Chirac looks down low, guarded by Colin Briggs. Gets it back over to swing pass on the outside. Top of the key back to Chirac. He'll take the 3. It's off the mark and rebounded by Zach Allison. Back out to Darrow. He's got Briggs. Doesn't quite see him. He'll take it in with the left hand. And he'll get fouled and go to the line. Nice job by Darrow to drive it.
2 on 2. He switched to the left hand. He ended up with a scoop shot, but he did draw the foul. Definitely by the body, and that's 3rd foul on.
Solomon really did a good job there of cutting off the offensive play there for the Lions when they were 2 on 2.
Makes the first one.
He did make that?
Yes, he did.
And second one's up and good as well.
Thank you.
46-31, 2:39 left to go in the third. Ball goes back the other direction. Nice job, Colin Briggs, to get a hand in there.
He's out of bounds. That's red ball.
Good hustle by Colin Briggs by Minneapolis. Dale, this is our problem right here. This little thing right here, Dale. And the steal by Chirac. Oh, Zach.
And Zach picks up foul number 4.
Dale, is there anything I can put under? That's our problem right there. If you lay it down, that's when it's, see? I missed it. Did me make that?
No.
Zach picks up number 4. Checking in, John Kelly for him. On the floor is Alex Yoxel, John Kelly, Josh Macy, Colin Briggs, and Darrow. Second shot up and no good. Rebounded by Kelly.
Kelly with the rebound.
Oh, nice little block there. Oh, and a good
Get the
hustle.
ball, Josh.
Yeah, good hustle there by the Gorillas. DeMars will bring it back. Kicks it out on the outside. Back to the top of the key goes to DeMars, down low. And they're going to get Colin Briggs with the foul. And that will be his second foul, 15 foul. 46-31, 2:07 left in the third. Solomon inbounds. Gets it in to Chirac. Chirac back to DeMars. Kicks back on the outside to Hammond. Hammond back to Chirac. Chirac to the top of the key. Back to DeMars. DeMars kicks it down low. That'll be off Macy. Out of bounds. So they've got some youth out there, guys. A lot of the sophomores and juniors. Gets it to DeMars for 3. Shot is up and off the mark. Rebounded by Yoxel. Gets it back to Darrow. Macy on the outside. Back to Colin Briggs. Briggs drives. Shot up and off the mark. Rebounded by Kelly. Up and good. Nice job, John Kelly, as the freshman shows some size underneath and does a great job of putting it in. 48-31, muscles it right in against the big guys.
Quick leaper off the floor, and Kelly with a quick basket. Great job down low.
And the turnover. Ball gets it into Darrow. Darrow bring it down. Minute 13 left to go in the third quarter. Darrow from the free throw line, up and off the mark. And that's going to be out of bounds off of the Gorillas. It'll stay with the Lions. Kelly comes over and gets a little instruction from Shoup.
Just a minute 5 left in the third quarter.
I'd like to see John Kelly put on another 3-4 inches before he gets out of high school. Wouldn't that be nice?
That would be nice.
That's a height.
Alex Shocks on the outside. He'll drive. And he's blocked and rebounded by Caleb Lang. His first action of the ball game. And then kicked by Yoxel out of bounds. It'll stay with Gorillas. Gorillas inbounds underneath their own bucket. Shot up and no good. Rebounded by Kelly. Gets it back out to Yoxel. Up to Briggs. Up and can't get it, but he'll go to the line. Nice job by Colin Briggs to draw the foul. And he'll go to the line for 2.
Good recognition of fast break opportunity there for who had the ball.
Alex Yoxel did a great job. Looked up court and got a nice chest pass from about 3/4 court. 4th foul on Sandoval.
Briggs a chance to get in the scoring column. Boom.
Off the back of the rim. He'll get this one. Briggs' second shot coming. Shot is up and it is good. Nice job by Colin Briggs. He gets his first points of the night. DeMars drives, kicks it back out, stolen by Yoxel. Great hands. Nice job by Yoxel. DeMars comes away with it. Wow.
Glad John didn't get a foul out of that.
Yeah, him too.
It's close.
Great hustle by Alex Yoxel to keep it into play. And the drive and the bucket by Colton Schrack gets the finish.
10 seconds.
7 seconds. Darrow bring it down. Takes a 3 and it's good. Oh, I thought it was. I was hoping. 49 to 33. Sure looked good. 49 to 33.
49 to 33. Sometimes you can just tell by the trajectory that's going in.
Yep.
Sometimes they fool you too.
49-33. We will take a break. Lions with the lead. 1 quarter to play.
If you're searching for the right insurance to fit your needs, look no further. American Family Insurance has been providing security and peace of mind for more than 80 years because they want to protect what matters most. Call Scott Osherman in Minneapolis, your American Family Insurance agent.
C&R Plating would like to take this time to thank their many friends and customers for making their business what it is today. Kevin also wants to wish the Minneapolis Lions a great season. C&R Plating, happy to be a Minneapolis Lions backer.
The State Bank of Delphus and the Ottawa County Bank in Minneapolis are locally owned community banks which offer traditional accounts such as checking, savings, certificates of deposit, IRAs and loans, online banking. But most important, they're committed to making your banking experience as easy and personal as possible. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Well, that's the way we like it. We have a score 'em every quarter. 16-12 first quarter, 19-11 second quarter, 15-10 that quarter. So
That's the way you win basketball games.
you bet.
Win the quarter. 49 to 33. Solomon inbounds. Burdine with the ball. The drive, kicks it back out. 3-point shot up and off the mark. Rebounded by Alex Johnson. Get to the Yoxel. Excuse me, to Darrow.
Michael.
Yeah. Ball goes on the outside. Johnson drives. He walks with it. Yep. Yep, drag his feet on that one. 49 to 33. Nice job by Alex Johnson, though, tonight. He's done a great job.
Played under control.
He has.
For the
He's
most
done
part.
a
Hasn't
wonderful
made
job.
any mistakes, and really his first varsity basketball.
Yep. Nice inside rebound and bucket by number 25, Blake Hammond. The freshman gets a bucket for them. Ball goes down low to Allison. Oh, nice spin move in the lane and then blocked by Hammond. Zach did a great job. Hammond comes up with the block though. Hammond shot up and no good. Rebounded by Yoxel.
Good job of Zach Allison to block that away from two offensive rebounders.
Andrew Yoxel gets his own rebound up and can't get it. Still gets a rebound. That's 3 and the foul right there. That's 5. Oh, they called it on Hammond. Burdine knows it too. Oh, well, that's interesting. Sheep say, come on, how can that not be?
Andrew Yoxel working him on the offensive glass, and they came to get him.
3 nice offensive rebounds. Can't get it to go.
Kelly in for Zach.
Second shot coming by Andrew. Shot is up and it's good. Nice job, Andrew. Good adjustment there. Ball comes back down the other direction. And he does a nice job of Burdine finishes strong right there. Goes over Kelly. 50-37. Andrew Yoxel into Kelly. And there will be a foul right there. Oh!
Traveling.
Called a travel.
Easily could have been a defensive foul.
Easily.
50-37. 6:17 left to go here in the ball game. DeMars brings it down.
Still plenty of time left in this game. Salman playing like they're wanting to get back in it.
Gonna catch Kelly here with the foul.
Nope.
Alex Johnson.
Yoxel.
Yoxel.
Andrew Yoxel with his 4th personal.
Well, Allison with 4, Yoxel with 4.
And the rebound by Andrew. We'll bring it down to set it up for Lions. Back to Johnson. Into Alex Yoxel and the good, nice little pass and a great finish by Alex Yoxel. Alex Johnson with a great pass and a great finish by the other Alex.
Nice assist.
And the rebound the steal by Darrow after the tip into Johnson, up and good. Nice job, Alex Johnson. Great presence of mind by Darrow to see it, and a great finish by Johnson. 54-37 Lions with the lead. DeMars drives down, nice drop down pass, up and good. Andrew Yoxel wisely backed away from that one, just let him have it.
That kid can elevate.
Yeah, he can. Can't get the fall. Andrew couldn't as he drove in on the right-hand side. 54-39. 5:09 left to go in the ball game. Johnson with the defense. On the outside of DeMars, kicks it back down low, swing pass. 3-point shot by DeMars, up and no good. Rebounded by Kelly. Gets it to Darrow.
What a post player he is for a freshman.
He's doing a nice job.
He's about gassed too. He needs a blow.
Yeah.
He's getting tired.
Yeah, he says, Coach, I need a breather.
Hey, don't give me a towel, give me the bench. I need just a couple minute break here.
54-39 in favor of the Lions. 4:47 remaining in the game. We'll be back.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Lionbackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of these Lions games. Join us as we support student activities and the teachers of MJSHS. Go Lions! We're with you all the way.
Where do you go when you need groceries? Jeans IGA, of course. Jeans is proud to be a sponsor of Minneapolis sports and hopes that you'll encourage your children to be as competitive in the classroom as they are in sports. Jeans IGA, a proud sponsor of today's game.
Your Minneapolis Hometown Hardware is always there when you need an appliance, paint, tools. Well, truthfully, the list just goes on and on and on. So the next time you need something, almost anything, go to Hometown Hardware Minneapolis. They've probably got it.
Welcome back to Solomon, Kansas. Dale Leach, Mike Perry, myself, Scott Oshman. 54-39. 4:47 left to go in the ball game. On the floor, Josh Macy, Zach Allison, John Kelly, Andrew Yoxel, and John Darrow for the Lions. Darrow to inbounds. Gets it into Macy. Darrow on the outside. Back to Yoxel. Back to Darrow. Darrow does a nice job. Gets him up in the air. Back out to Andrew. Andrew drives in. And good. Nice job. Off balance and gets it to fall.
How those go in, I don't know.
Verdine right there. I thought he was going to get the shot blocked, but used the body to protect the ball. And that one's tipped. It will stay with Solomon.
Sandoval limps in.
Sandoval comes in for DeMars. I'll be inbounds. Gets it over to Sandoval. Back to the outside to Rangel. Rangel back to Schrack. Back to Sandoval. Bounce pass on the outside. Kicks it down low to Rangel. Rangel. Nice job by Darrow to, and the bucket and the foul. That's 5 on Sandoval, and he's done. And great job by John Michael.
Well, you can use the left hand like that in tight. Sandoval, all he could do is foul, and Darrow still got it to go.
They can't send. They've got 6 players on the court. They can't.
That's 5.
Yeah. Shot is up and good by Darrow. Great finish by Darrow.
20-point lead, 59-39 Minneapolis.
Schrack drives against Kelly. Gets it back out to DeMars. DeMars on the outside. Back to the top of the key. Great job, Josh Macy. Gets him to Burdine. Shot up and good by Burdine. Gets it to Macy. Macy will bring it down. Back to Yoxel. Andrew Yoxel on the outside. Gets it back to Macy. Back to Darrow. 3:19 left to go. 59-41 Lions with the lead. Back to Andrew Yoxel. Andrew on the outside. Nice job, Andrew. Up and good with the right hand. Great body control, guys, as he goes to the right side. Up and under, gets the finish, 61-41. On the outside, gets it back to the Gorillas at the top of the key. Gets it down low to Hammond. Hammond back to Schrack. Shot up and no good. And rebounded by Kelly. Kelly back out to Darrow. Darrow will bring it down for Minneapolis. You know, John Michael has done a great job of handling the ball tonight, guys. Just a great job of keeping the ball under control and running the offense. Ball goes
Yes,
on the
he has,
outside.
Scott, absolutely.
To Zach Allison, and he's going to walk. Yep.
Zach just needed to put that up.
Yep.
Instead of take the dribble.
Well, he's not a slasher. He's a post up and face to the basket person. He needs to. I saw him hitting that shot in warm-ups, and you're right. He just needs to go ahead and take that shot.
Hammond for 3, up and no good. Great job by Kelly. Gets a huge rebound.
He went to get it. He was not there, and the ball caromed off to the side a little bit. John Kelly with a great rebound, and he has a ton of them.
Macy out to Allison. Macy back to Kelly. Back to Yoxel. Yoxel on the right-hand side gets over to Darrow. Darrow looks at a cutting. Zach Allison has nothing. Darrow will back it away to set it up. Minute 43, 61-41. Lions with the ball and control. Gets it down low, and that's 5 on Burdine.
That was an easy call.
Yeah.
Actually, Burdine didn't think he fouled, but it definitely was a reach-in foul.
1:35 remaining. It's 61 to 41. Andrew Yoxel the line for a 1-and-1. Double bonus, excuse me.
Shot up and good by Andrew Yoxel. Second shot coming by the senior, 62 to 41. Shot is up and good.
Well, it's unofficial, but I had Burdine with 23.
Wow. Great job by Alex Yoxel. Gets it Andrew.
Timeout Minneapolis. 1:19 to go, leading 63 to 41.
Nice job.
Calls off the Dogs.
Lions will get in. Skylar Rebrock will come in, as well as coming in for the first time, Connor Nace will get some action, as well as Colin Briggs comes back in. So staying on the floor should be Josh Macy, and looks like Alex Yoxel will be the other one staying on the floor. But 63 to 41, Minneapolis will come away with a nice victory tonight, guys, and it's exciting to see. Nice to see them fight through it.
Yeah, first game of the season. It's sometimes, well, it's kind of like when the girls came out. They were just ice cold and just really didn't look in sync. Minneapolis pretty solid throughout the game, I thought.
Yeah.
Boys. These Sacred Heart boys, excuse me, the Solomon boys lost to Sacred Heart by 19 at Salina last Friday, and right now we're at by 22 at their place.
Yeah.
In our first game.
In our first game. Yep. Yoxel will get into Macy. Macy will bring it down. Checking in for the first time for the Solomon Gorillas, Jacob Arnett is their other senior on the ball team. Ball goes back on the outside.
This is how we run the clock.
Briggs.
Timeout. Time for some coaching.
Yep.
Coach Shoup, they're just not in position where they want him, and that's what the coach is for.
1:02 to go.
He wants it his way.
Yep.
At Lambert Insurance, Kent Lambert can make shopping for insurance easy. With insurance plans changing all the time and costs increasing constantly, getting coverage you need at affordable rates can be a challenge. Let Lambert Insurance in Minneapolis help.
Eagle Communications, home of ECTV, high-speed internet, 910 KINA, and 99 KG Country, is a proud sponsor of tonight's hometown coverage of Lions sports. Listen to the Lions sports on SalinaPost.com.
Bennett Autoplex supports the Minneapolis Lions. At Bennett Autoplex, you'll find a small-town family atmosphere with great prices on new and used cars. New vehicles, including Buick and GMC trucks and SUVs, serving their customers since 1957. Bennett Autoplex, Salina.
Welcome back. Mark Aylward checks in for the Gorillas. The ball goes back to Colin Briggs. Connor Nace.
We have another coaching timeout by the Minneapolis Lions. Hey, you gotta take advantage. You got the timeout.
You might as well use them to do a little coaching here. We're trying to show them something, trying to teach them how to do it.
It might be more crucial in a game later. So learn it now, boys.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, this has been a nice start to the season.
Yeah, it has been. They've done a nice job of controlling the ball. Fighting through some early fouling issues, and they've done a nice job.
30-second timeout's over. Back in action. Final 51.8 seconds in the game.
Briggs to inbounds, gets it to Rebrock. Rebrock, had a cutting Josh Macy. And then stolen, brought it back down the other direction, and then turned back over. Gorillas will have it. Ball goes on the outside, gets it to Aylward for 3. Off the mark, rebounded by Macy. Macy will bring it down.
He's a beanpole. He rebounds well. That'll be your point guard in the years to come.
Ball goes outside to Nace, back to Briggs. Briggs will set it up with 18 seconds, back to Yoxel. Alex Yoxel looks on the outside. There's nothing, goes back to Briggs. Briggs rolls around. Can't get it to fall. With 5 seconds left. DeMars will take a 3 from deep, and that's the ball game. So Minneapolis 63 to 41. Nice job by the Minneapolis Lions to get their first victory of the season here in the Tri-County Classic, as Minneapolis does a great job on their first ball game of the year.
I tell you, I just am almost giddy with excitement about the potential we're seeing out here on the floor, guys. I mean, this wasn't a Sacred Heart or a Beloit or even an Ellsworth or Russell that we were playing tonight, but you know, some good basketball players that are going to be much better than they are now,
and some size,
and some makeup of a team for Minneapolis that basically 2 starters from last year.
2 starters
finished the season last year.
Right.
Back, and the rest of them are guys that got to play some throughout the year. It's good to see John Michael back full-time with us this year. Been very productive at the point guard position.
He did a great job tonight of handling the ball and dishing the ball out, and just did an amazing job.
Andrew Yoxel continuing with his heady play that he's demonstrated throughout now his 4th year of Minneapolis high school basketball. And 2 freshmen coming on the court playing well. Macy and
Kelly.
John Kelly. My gosh, I've never seen a freshman post player come on and plays. I mean, he's no 6'5", 6'6" kid, but he just plays like
he played very solid, and he's got some
well.
good beef to him and did a very nice job.
You know, the upside there, guys, is his dad's got about 4 or 5 inches on him yet.
Does
so
he?
yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I think we got a ways to go yet. With
I'm
John
hoping
Kelly.
so.
Well, I mean, he's just got such good footwork, and
he's aggressive.
He's aggressive.
He's aggressive.
He gets the ball in well underneath the basket when he has offensive possession.
Who do you think the leading scorer for Minneapolis was?
Andrew Yoxel.
I kind of thought you'd probably guess that, but man, he came on 2 points in the first quarter, and from then on he scored 20. Ends the game with 22.
Wow.
Well, of course, Burdine's a big scorer for Solomon. I had him with 22, actually. Sandoval had 2.
More than
Chirac
half
had
their
4.
points.
And Burdine, had 22. Rangel had 3. Homan had 7. And he's got a lot of upside there, too, for the freshman. Weezy had 3. And that's scoring. We outscored him 14-8 in the 4th quarter. So strong finish, strong performance, I thought, all the way through defensively. That Burdine kid, we finally got some good help defense on him, but he's going to get his 20 regardless. So good ball players will get their 20.
Yeah, they will. And he did a nice job of controlling the ball. They ask a lot out of him, and for a junior, they're going to have a strong nucleus back next year. Solomon will.
Well, Minneapolis.
We will too, I think.
Yeah.
Scoring.
Yep.
Macy had 7 points. John Michael had 18. Alex Johnson had 4. Alex Yoxel had 4. John Kelly had 4. Zach Allison had 5. Colin Briggs had 1. And leading Minneapolis in scoring tonight was Andrew Yoxel with 22.
Wow.
Congratulations to Andrew Yoxel, a senior leader that's going to be required to be relied on heavily throughout this season, and you know, you just can't hardly ask for a better thinking head to lean on.
He is such a smart, wise player and does a great job. So
Turnovers wise, I thought Minneapolis took care of the ball real well. I didn't see an extremely, a lot of turnovers, which is good. I'm sure Coach Shoup has got to be happy with the way we took care of the ball. That 1-3-1 trap that Solomon had is
it's a tough defense, especially for an outside shooting perimeter team. Any team, regardless. But even if you are not shooting from the three-point range, even to get it to your high post to run it from an offense, it's tough to do.
It'll force the turnovers for sure.
But the Lions did a great job of controlling the ball and handling the ball, and I felt like they did a nice job.
For overall, for 5 starters that didn't play as 5 starters last season, they meshed together very well here.
They played well. From what I heard, they played well this summer, playing summer ball.
That always helps, doesn't it?
It does, and they played very well. But you're exactly right, Dale. They did a nice job of meshing together and coming together in a lot of that.
Basically, we just had one starter back from last year.
Well, Zach started quite a bit.
Zach started quite a bit.
Zach Allison, didn't he?
No.
No. Okay.
I don't believe so.
All right.
He did. Okay.
He played quite a bit. Let's put that.
Yeah, he had to.
That's such an improvement.
Yes.
On Zach Allison's part.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah.
It's a difference in night and day in the way he's playing post.
Yeah.
More confidence. I think he's got a lot more confidence.
He did a great job. It was nice to see. So.
Well, I can give him this one if you want.
Well, Coach Shoup, congratulations on a nice victory tonight.
Thank you.
Fun to see. Great to be back out here in action.
Yeah.
And great to see some adjustments by the guys from the first quarter to see us get into some foul trouble and to play through some adversity and do a nice job.
Thank you. Well, I thought the kids did do some things good. First came out, and with them having a game under their belt, any way you cut it, that's an advantage for them. And with us being as young as we are, I thought it showed at times tonight, for all of our kids, though, even some of our older kids. But that's why you need games,
right.
So you can see those things and work on those things. And I thought some of the things that we were trying to get them to do, we did a better job of in the second half. So all in all, it's good to get one under your belt.
Absolutely.
Well, I was impressed, Coach. You got a couple freshmen that came in and played a heck of a lot of minutes for you, and I thought they did a good job. Kelly, pretty active underneath, and he positions himself fairly well, and I think he's got another 3 inches left in him. And
well, I hope so.
But I thought they've played well. I thought your defense was well. On the offensive end, it's a little different look when they throw that 1-3-1 trap at you, and it's. I was explaining to Scott, or we were talking about back and forth about it. It's kind of difficult to attack that thing at times, and ball movement, of course, is the key. And when I saw the kids start doing the skip pass and getting the ball going, and then it kind of opened things up. But they're long and tall, and they're going to be a little tougher team next year than they were this year. I think
well, a 1-3-1's a good fit for them because they do have some length they can throw out there, and for a team like us that's we're not particularly big, especially at the guard spot. That makes it hard to see around those things. But the one thing we did is, I thought in the second half when they threw that at us, we talked at halftime about really just, sometimes you just got to play the game and just go attack. And we did that when we attacked with the dribble. And I thought John Darrow did a much better job of pushing the ball to the middle of the floor and getting to the rim. And that opened some things up for other guys and for himself. And but that's, that's good. That's what you want to see. You're going to have to make halftime adjustments, and there's a lot of learning for us to do, but I thought we got better as the game went on.
Yeah, I thought Burdine got to the rack about 4 times in a row, and then I think the guys kind of realized we need a little help defense here, and I thought we changed and did a little better job on him throughout, but he's a good enough player. He's going to get his 20.
He is he's just so much more athletic than most kids you're going to see around here, and we ran more zone tonight than we ran in my entire coaching career here in Minneapolis, and that's okay. I mean, obviously we had it in because we knew we might need it at some point in time this year. We don't want to run that much zone. We'd rather be a man team, but I think that'll come in time as our man defense gets better. but it did what it needed to do tonight, and the kids were active in it. And it was main, it wasn't a stand around zone. It was a zone that was moving. And so,
I was, of course, I'm always impressed with Andrew Yoxel's smartness, and I say that in a great way. But Andrew does a great job. Got into foul trouble, and then set out quite a bit in the later part of the first quarter and the start of the second quarter. It seemed when he came back, played with a lot different intensity, changed his game, changed his play.
Yeah.
He is such a smart ball player at finding ways to still play with intensity.
Yeah, he is.
But instead of throwing a body in there and picking up a cheap foul, just playing smart.
Well, yeah, I mean, with what we're doing offensively, it's so important that we attack the basket. And the one kid that was the most consistent all night at doing that was Andrew. And, it wasn't just the points he scored, but it was the foul trouble he put the rest of their team in. And if we can get 5 guys with that kind of mentality, or at least our 3 guards out there on the perimeter to always have that mentality, we're going to be hard to guard because we do have players that can handle the ball pretty well, even our younger guys. And we've got some guys that can knock down open jump shots. So. Absolutely.
Well, Coach, I was impressed with the rotation. I felt like the guys did a great job of, you already talked about the 2 freshmen, but the senior leadership that we got in the boys, and it's a great mix. It's nice to see. It'll be fun to see as we continue to go through the year.
Absolutely.
So, Mike?
But you don't always see a kid go down the floor and flush it 2 hands. It's kind of neat to see stuff like that. But Verdine kid, he's got a lot of upside to him, I thought. And I don't know. I was kind of happy with our defense first game out.
Yeah.
And the kids played well together on the defensive end. Forced some turnovers, got some fast break points, and handled the ball pretty good. Hit some layups. Hit some tough layups.
We did. And I mean, all in all, I saw what I hoped I would see. I knew we wouldn't come out and just look like gangbusters first came out. We got too many young guys and too many guys in new roles, but we looked like we settled in and started to do the things we're trying to work on here as the game progressed. So that's all you're really looking for in that first game, and to get a win is even better. So.
I wish I would have kept track of it because the thing that worried me the most, just looking at them, the Homan kid, freshman, he's going to be good as time rolls along, but I kind of thought we might be hurting on rebounding, but I thought we probably out-rebounded them.
I think we probably
our
did.
defensive end, we did a real good job.
Yeah, it was pretty solid most of the night.
Once the ball was kind of bouncing around different weird places, and we kind of we didn't get lost. It just they were in the right position at the right time, but it was I thought we did a good job rebounding.
Yeah,
overall.
I thought so overall. I would agree.
Good game.
Thank you.
Coach Shoup, at the end of last March, I was telling you, you're going to have a coaching job next year.
Yeah.
I congratulate you on what we've seen, and I was kind of joking here at the beginning of the broadcast. Well, we've had 2 second-place finishes in the state tournament in a row. What's Coach Shoup going to do for a swan song? I'm impressed with what I've seen with these guys. You're doing a great job in bringing them together. Melton's 2 freshmen in with returning seniors and some sophomores in there, and I'm not sure what all the rest of them are, but guys learning new roles, and they're stepping in and producing well, and this is an exciting kickoff to a season, folks.
Yeah.
I told Dale I'd made it up to practice. I don't know if I copied Scott on it or not, and I said I caught a practice, and man, they look a lot better than I thought they were going to look. I mean, they're just a lot more athletic. They're up and down the floor, and guys are
they're
pretty aggressive. Hard. They're working hard.
Yeah, they are. I can't complain about that at all. The kids have worked hard from day one. So.
Well, congratulations on a great opening win.
Thanks.
And we'll look forward to. What do you know about Halstead? We're going down to Halstead Thursday.
They're going to be good. They're going to be probably a little more skilled than the team we played tonight. They're going to be a lot smaller than the team we played tonight, but they're going to have more shooters. Very quick.
Okay.
Very quick. I would imagine we're going to see man-to-man almost the entire night from them, with some traps and stuff like we do in the half court. So, it's going to be and they're always good on their floor, so it's going to be a real challenge for us.
They're always a well-coached squad.
Yeah,
so.
Absolutely.
Well, folks, if you can't, hope you can make it to Halstead Thursday evening. And if you can't, be sure and listen to the Source for Lion Sports channel on SalinaSports.com. SalinaPost.com, excuse me, on the sports streaming, or Eagle Communications Channel 2 local television. We appreciate you listening and having us in your home as always. With that, Scott Osherman, Dale Leach, and Mike Perry going to sign off. Thanks for being with us.